Hello. Hey, not Josh.
Hello there.
What's up?
Hey.
How's it going, everyone? Well, there's nobody in here yet as we're just getting started off. So there's going to be people coming in. I won't get too far deep into the introduction, but obviously Plamo no Trend is back, baby.
Woo!
By popular demand.
Oh, nice, man.
Yeah, it's
nice.
I wouldn't say it's like every day, but certainly, every so often I get people asking if we're ever gonna do it again.
I, for one, really missed it.
Mm.
And so, because I think I'm pretty sure I watched every single episode actually. So, no, I'm glad you're bringing the series back, man. It's exciting. Yeah.
Well, I'm glad that you're here
Oh.
for the series. So, obviously, guys, this is not Josh. This is Ryan's going to be joining us now. So, yeah, on that note about Josh, I had to fire him because there was some workplace stuff going on that was inappropriate.
Oh.
No, it's harder now. Like now that I moved over here, the time difference is such that it's hard to line up schedules with Josh, unfortunately. So we wish him our best, and
Yeah.
I talk to him. I talk to him every so often, just like privately. We call every so often, just chat. But yeah, he's not able to really get on the live streams. But so I said, "What about Ryan?"
Yeah.
Love chatting with Ryan about anything really, but Gunpla stuff and all that.
I can't promise that like my accent definitely is not as nice as Josh's. I have my Canadian accent and I can't grow any stubble like him because I'm Asian. But yeah, I mean, I'm just happy to be here.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, it's fun. Like I think I enjoyed it, and I don't want to speak for Josh. I think he enjoyed it too, and I'm sure you will as well. I mean, that's a great thing that I like about doing this show. It feels kind of weird to call it like a show, but this particular live stream series, you just like looking at cool stuff and chatting about it with your friends.
Nerding out over things. That's perfect.
Yeah. So good to be back. We'll I mean, as long as our schedules align, we'll try to maybe do this every couple weeks or something like that. So that works. Yeah, works for Ryan. So yeah, I think that'll be good. There's a lot of trends. So in the meantime that we haven't been doing the show, I've still been saving hashtags. So I have like a backlog of loads of hashtags that we can do, and it all stays there on Twitter. So I've got plenty of options to choose from. For this one though, yeah, I wanted to choose like a classic favorite of just this like before and after shot, because these ones are great.
Nice.
So yeah, there's all sorts of different hashtags. If you guys you may have to take Josh's spot. This was like Josh's deal of like announcing what the series is about, remember?
Oh, okay, yeah, that's right. This is a series where we look at the trending popular trends in Twitter, and we just scroll through the photos and we comment on them, and yeah, basically just nerd out and kind of comment on what we like, what we might not like, what stands out, and yeah, just be in awe at other people's skills and techniques.
Yeah, what was that too? That we were the Plamo police?
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. Because we are the best modelers in the entire world, and our say is the final say, or something along that line.
I should go back and that sounds close enough. It sounds right, I think. But yeah, I should go.
I have a question. I have a question. What does the my wife was asking me this too. Like you probably explained it, but I totally forgot it. What is the Plamo, like the no trend, mean? Like the
it's in Japanese, the no is like possessive or like an adjective kind of marker.
Okay.
So it just
like
it just means like Plamo trends, but you would just use it. So it's just like borrowing the no from the Japanese anyway. I don't know if we ever explained that before either. I just kind of assumed that some people knew what that meant, but maybe not.
Because it sounds
Yeah.
like it's like not a Plamo trend. But then
Yeah.
I know like the no is like in Japanese. Well, I don't know it, but
Mm,
like yeah.
mm.
Anyways. But it makes sense now. Now it's explained. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Probably should have made that clear at other times as well.
Okay.
I wonder if now you got me thinking that probably most of the people that watched the show didn't know what that meant.
It's like not trending Plamo thing.
Yeah. Oh well.
Oh, it's okay.
Yeah. I just shouldn't assume that many people have basic Japanese knowledge.
That's okay.
But yeah. So I wouldn't even say like popular trends. You're not going to see any of like the stuff that we're looking at on like the Twitter's like trending page or anything like that. But yeah, it's
Right.
basically like this is not really a thing that we see too often in like Western English language Plamo like Twitter communities. It's mostly just like a Japan thing. Yeah, but they'll have like post an image of your model from behind like that, and it's just all like back shots of people's kits and stuff like that, or like work in progress shots or whatever, like a close-up of the head, all kinds of things. So we've done, I think we did about 30 before.
Wow. How do you find these trends too?
Oh, just like on Twitter, if I see one that's like trending, I'll just like save it.
Oh, I
I
see.
just like take a screen capture just to save it, and so
Nice.
then I can just go back, because like I said, it all just stays up there. It's not like it's only up there for like a temporary thing, so
Yeah.
can always refer back.
Nice.
So anyway, shall we
Yes, let's
take
start.
a look at some stuff? Oh yeah, and also too, if you guys are on Twitter, if you use it, people always complain about like how much of like a dumpster fire Twitter is these days. I mean, you just have to sort your algorithm, right? If you're just looking at stuff like this all the time, then it's just going to show you cool stuff. So I actually really like scrolling Twitter. It's like the only social media that I actually will like scroll on.
Yeah. I didn't get Twitter until just a couple years back, but it's just so good to keep track, I feel, of a lot of Japanese builders, obviously, and like I'm always so blown away at the level of work there. And so yeah, I love scrolling Twitter actually. It's like I might scroll it actually even more than Instagram now. But
absolutely.
But yeah, it's great.
Yeah, same for me. Instagram is, I don't know, it's so unhealthy mentally. I feel like even if you try to like what do you call it? What's the word I'm trying to think of anyway? But
like filter or
no, like what you would do like for a museum.
Cater. Like
it starts with the C.
Yeah. I was thinking cater, but not cater.
Yeah. Anyway, it's a word that like I often forget, like when I try to pull it up in my mind. But anyway,
curating.
Curate. Yes.
Curate.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thanks, Steph. My wife told me.
There you go. Yeah, people in the chat got it too. Good.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, even if you curate your feed to like only give you stuff that you like, I mean, I feel like Instagram forces a lot of other stuff in there, like recommendations for you, and sometimes it's good, but like it's a lot of crap too. Anyway. So yeah, if you're on there and you see some cool stuff from some people that you're not following, follow them, give them a follow. Follow along with us. So yeah, I wouldn't have even known, first of all, that this is the PG. You mentioned this is the PG. I would have guessed that's like the MG or something, but
yeah,
it's the PG.
It's really amazing. Exactly. Like if I didn't see the before, I'd be like, yeah, well, it said it there too. Yeah.
But you knew, right?
Wow, yeah, of course, because I'm the Plamo police, you know?
True.
Yeah, I built this. Actually, it's an interesting story. This is the very first kit I actually ever painted, but it was like spray paint, right? And but yeah, I always hated the head shape actually. But you know, I mean, yeah, it was just a little
happy
too long.
to see this.
I was so happy to see that. Like, I love the the proportion, like the larger V-fin area. And also the, you know, in comparison to the shortened face, obviously, but also the pointier chin part. I love that. It's like very, yeah, it's just, it's beautiful.
Oof.
It's like
Yeah,
excess Gundam like.
Yeah, I was gonna say very like Sentinel looking.
Yeah, Sentinel. Exactly.
Yeah, the face is a little too scrunched for my taste, I feel like. Usually I do like the Zetas. What was it? There was that kit. I reviewed, there's like an option part set for the MG Verka that had like option parts for the face where it made the face like slightly shorter. I liked that. And so yeah. Sometimes I do find like the stock kit, the face very long. That's kind of the design, but just personally, I like it to be a bit shorter. The new Gundam is another example of that as well.
Oh yeah. One of the things I also really like too is one thing that kind of I don't like as much is when the eyes are like really wide, I guess. Like not like lengthwise, but like height-wise. And so I find these eyes a little bit, too big or high kind of thing, right? So I like what they did in the after image. Well, I mean, they shortened the whole face, right? But the thing I like the most about the after is look at the neck here.
No worries. Details in there.
It looks so nice.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so beautiful.
Yeah, I noticed that too. So when you look at like the original one, that neck piece, it's just like very standard.
Yeah.
But there's a lot going on there under the hood.
Hey, sorry, I'm gonna go fix the sunlight because it's shining right
box fell down.
I'm like trying to escape it, but I can't. I'll be back real quick, eh?
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, because I didn't even notice this really. I mean, I could see like the details there, but it wasn't until like I zoomed in real close that I noticed that it's actually like mesh piping in there and everything too, which is pretty cool. And in like 160 scale, it runs back here. Yeah, I was just saying that I noticed only when I zoomed in that there was this mesh piping in here too.
Yes. Yeah.
And on like a lot of the smaller scale, like 144 for sure, and even a 100 scale, sometimes the mesh piping like doesn't look right in scale.
Right. Yeah.
But on like 160 and bigger, it's more convincing.
So beautiful. And I like that little detail that they put right in the center, like the throat area. Yeah. It's like his like vocal cord or something, but it looks so cool.
It almost looks like a finger part. Like I'm just, like, thinking to identify the part. Most likely it's just a scratch built part. It's not anything.
Yeah.
But
or it could even be like a frame part in an RG kit or something. Which would, I mean, you'd sacrifice the RG kit, but yeah. Or another thing, actually, zoomed in here is really nice. If you look at that notch on that shoulder portion, he like scribed even inside that notch.
Right here?
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like it, right?
I'm so blown away by the detail upon detail.
Yeah. And like the same thing here on like the jewel on the head.
Yeah. I've seen all that.
Like, how's that? Okay, so it's the clear part's the same clear part. It has like that molded detail in it.
Yeah.
It's just painted. I mean, it just looks really cool.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, just looks clear.
What a difference that painting makes on that. I'm sure it's like polish and everything else too, but
yeah. And he might have even put chrome on the underside of that part. And then it's beautiful.
I can only assume that he added some other parts too. So like detail parts behind that. It's just kind of from this photo, it's kind of hard to see, but I'd assume that there's other details up inside there.
Although I see silvering on the decal on the forehead.
I was going to say that
too. In the past, how have you like what's worked really well for me to fix those actually after the fact is I've kind of stabbed it with a knife. Like and then I flow the mark softer over top. Is that how you do it too? Yeah. It works so well. Like I feel like that's pretty easy to do. And but you can anyways.
Exactly what I do to it. And especially because like smaller details, or sometimes it can be hard, but usually there's space on the decal where you don't even have to poke like on the actual like wording.
Exactly.
Like, between the words, and so it's not gonna not even not gonna be noticeable whatsoever. So it's a pretty easy thing to fix. Yeah. Most of the time, unless like you have like decals that are like particularly thick or something. I don't know. That's a good one. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, and also this hashtag I noticed has a lot of mixed things, not all Gundam, by the way. So we can like, if we see something cool, we can certainly take a look at it. Like, I don't even know. This is
That's
something I
crocheting.
don't know.
Like micro
Steph
crochet.
might be into that.
Yeah. My wife loves to crochet, and she has like a crochet and knit blog. So, but yeah. Ooh, that's really
like
fine.
Micro crochet earrings.
Yeah.
Cool.
With like thread probably, but yeah.
Look at these. Those headbands, like
yeah, hair clips or
yeah.
Oh, those are so cute.
You should get in contact with them, order some for your daughters.
Yeah. Or make some myself out of claw plate.
All right, here's one from Uta with a resin kit.
A resin dress up?
Right? Or no. Well, yeah, and what?
What is that?
It's parts from like the Demi trainer. It's a mix of parts from like the Demi Barding HG kit, and like the yellowish parts are from the Demi Barding kit, I think it is.
That's crazy how they can make it match so well. Like, I guess must have altered the underside of them. It totally looks like resin. Wow.
Yeah. And the tan, like the little bit darker, it's kind of two colors. I don't know how well you can see that. The little like darker color is from a 30 minutes missions kit.
I could tell by those like circular kind of plugins.
Oh yeah, that's blended super well though.
Yeah, man.
The base kit. What even is the base kits? I think it's just the Revive.
Yeah, it just looks like the RX.
Yeah.
That's
or
amazing.
Even the entry grade. No, it is the entry grade. Look at the elbow joints.
Oh yeah.
That's pretty wild.
And they puttied the head to like widen it in the back.
Yeah.
Man,
make it a bit more rounded.
This is like the perfect kit bash. Like, oh man.
Wow. Yeah, it's all like just 30 minutes missions stuff. All the rest of that stuff too. Oh, the shield is from a clear color kit. See that?
Yeah. And they sanded that cross out, or like puttied it out.
Yeah. I gave it the just the line detail.
That's so nice. This is like a AOZ RX-78.
Yeah.
And Thunderbolt.
Yeah, I was gonna say it looks like it's definitely like Thunderbolt kind of inspired, but I mean a lot of the detail, I feel like the outer armor is kind of different, but that's a really cool.
That's beautiful
concept there for that.
And the decal placements are so nice too. Like, wow.
You see any silvering on there?
None so far.
Max resolution.
Oh, maybe on that gun, on that the barrel,
towards the back end.
No,
or the middle one?
No, yeah, that one. Right in the top edge of that. But I'll let it go.
Yeah,
that's really beautiful.
With that. Yeah. Yeah, that's super cool.
That's a beautiful kit bash. Like, it's so
and the feet are from the entry grade strike too.
Oh,
the strike, like more slim, pointy feet rather than the Gundam's feet.
Lower profile. That's nice. I like the colors too that they used, right? Because oftentimes when you split it up like that, you don't want to make it look like a chessboard kind of thing. But it was very like tastefully, and just, obviously the red, is an accent color kind of thing, and it's just so nicely spread out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I agree.
Yeah,
that's a really cool one. I'm gonna like that.
Yes, I'm gonna go back and like it too. Who's the builder? Oh, Ita. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks. I am following them. I don't know how I didn't see that. All right.
Beautiful.
Some more little frogs. That's pretty cool.
Oh dang!
He's a pretty wild sculpture here.
Yeah. Oh man.
Jeez.
Wow.
I like how it looks like it's like surfing on this like
Yeah,
log.
exactly. With like the wind blowing
Uh,
its manes.
There's a little. It seems like it's like a cookie or like a candy mold, a chocolate mold,
Yeah,
right?
like a gummy bear, but
Mhm.
like a gummy lion guy.
It's pretty weird. Pretty weird and wild, kind of funky. All right. This
Oh,
one looks like it's
is that a CG render or is
yeah,
that
I think it's all I think it's just 3D modeling.
okay?
This
Wow.
too. I like how the decal on here says do not paint.
Yeah, I didn't even notice that. Oh wow, that's right.
All the
Oh
little so I'm guessing like the before and after is just like the before is just kind of like a rough like
yeah, the raw kind of render of
mhm,
it.
yeah. And this being the more polished one, but there's a ton of detail in there, like the
Yeah,
weathering and got all these little bolt
yeah.
details on there.
I love that. Like when you look at it from far away, you don't see it, right? But then when you're
Mhm,
examining it closer, you're like, wow, like that's really nice, right? And the decals are not like white, right? They're kind of like grayish too.
mhm,
And so that kind of helps blend it in more too, right? So,
mhm.
but that's yeah.
Even to like these little hook details on there too.
Oh, that's cool. That reminds me of like that picture of like the XS Gundam, like where it's like just
Uh,
the head and the shoulder and the torso, like the top part of the torso, and you see
mm,
all these like little fine details.
yeah, yeah.
Man, so beautiful.
I think you're talking about. Of course, it's gonna be showing me all these different ones. It's the
Yeah.
one from like the magazine
Yeah,
cover.
exactly. It's like the main magazine cover art.
It's similar to this. I
Yeah,
don't know if this is that exact build.
yeah,
It's a
it is.
resin like recast of it, but
Oh, it's so beautiful.
if I just search Gundam Sentinel
All right.
cover art, I don't know. Yeah,
Yeah,
this one.
that one right there. Exactly.
No, tiny photo. Yeah, that.
Yeah, that's so beautiful.
Right, right. Mm.
Man. Yeah, exactly.
That and I don't know now the build's already gone. I don't remember if it's on that build or a different build, but that's where I got the idea for putting like the seal tape on
Oh
the
yes.
bust of the new Gundam that I made.
Yep. Yep.
Was from that. Either that one
Oh,
or other different ones like that.
that's a cool detail. Yeah.
Hmm. Oh, here we
Oh.
go. The Barzam looks like he made it into like essentially like the Barzam, like the AOZ version.
Oh, interesting.
I think. Yeah, where it's just basically like kit bashed with the Gundam Mark II.
Mm. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I could tell with the leg, like the waist on the other one is like
Mm.
much wider. Like
Mm-mm.
the legs, there's no like side skirt.
Yeah, no. Mm.
Yeah. Oh, that's neat.
I wonder if because this almost looks like it's like a conversion kit or something.
Hmm.
Because if that's just using like just the HG Revive Mark II or something, which I'm guessing probably it is, but there's a lot that's like altered on that.
Hmm. Yeah, the shoulders. Yeah, actually, I don't know. Too bad we can't see work in progress.
Yeah, I know.
Like that's the one thing I love about Twitter is like they post so many work in progress builds, right? And
Let's see if they can't find. I just want just the photo, please.
like the shoulders there look blockier, right? Like in the actual
Yeah.
like Revive kit.
So you can see like that part's extended out, the top part.
Exactly. And even the front skirt area, there's no
Mm,
like vent. Like that one has
mm,
no vent, but the actual one does. Yeah, exactly.
mm.
Unless they like like shaved it all off.
No,
I
so
don't know.
that's why I'm wondering if it's just like a resin conversion kit or something.
Yeah.
It doesn't say, but
Even the chest looks very different, right? Like the
oh yeah,
Barzam.
It's a completely different part for that.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Just looking like from one to the other, I don't even know like what could have been used from the original kit onto this one, except maybe like the head. That might be about it.
Yeah.
The waist section, like the crotch part, but even that's like kind of different. Because with the original, with the base HGUC kit, this part's like offset. It's not center.
Interesting.
And with this version, it's center.
Yeah.
There was, I don't know.
Although with Japanese builders, you never know. They could have scratch built the entire thing.
Yeah. Because even let's see. Trying to remember how different the AOZ Barzam kit is too, but like even that was like quite different looking.
Yeah.
It had,
mind you, the chest looks more similar there.
Yeah. Kind of, but still.
But it's angled down, yeah. Cool.
Still quite different.
It is
interesting. Oh, here you go. So this is Tosashin does a lot of these illustrations. I'm sure you've seen some of these. Like a lot of people have.
Is it the same guy as Shisha Tone? Shisha, is that his other name, or is it the same guy?
I'm not certain about that.
I know.
I'm not sure. Oh, and this is not even just his media here. Sorry, let me get to the right spot. Here we go. So I'm sure you've probably seen like these.
Yeah. Simon Lambs built.
Right.
Yeah.
One that was the inspiration for his Zigok,
right? Yeah, the blue Zigok underwater. GBWC winner for our country. Oh, so cool. He's so stylistic. I love his style.
I'm just trying to see if I could find it here, but maybe not. Here's a similar one of like that guy though. And like mix like kind of Kondo styling too with that camo on there.
Yeah.
But for the before and after, it's like original illustration of that guy. And yeah,
I like how he kept that heart and an arrow tattoo thing. Still like it's on the shoulder there, but it's on the head on the other one. I love that.
Got to keep that in there.
Yeah.
I mean, it's definitely an improvement. It's still hard to do much with that design, I feel like.
Yeah.
Yes, the Zaccarello, right? That's it. Couldn't think of the name of that one.
I've never seen it, to tell you the truth.
What is that?
Is that wood? Like all wood?
What?
Did he make bubble wrap out of wood?
Looks like it. And then painted it to
look like bubble wrap.
What the hell?
No, what? Wait, but that doesn't, like, that coffee texture, unless he added like resin to like form the water.
I think you just can't see it. The wood's wavy there. It looks flat, but
yeah. Oh, you're right.
Painted like that. What the heck?
Man.
What the hell's going on here? Let's see.
This is woodworking taken to another level by a Japanese artisan. That's all wood. Is that wood?
So it's kind of like, is it cake? But is it wood?
Oh, wow. Oh, man. And if it isn't, you got to eat it.
What the heck?
What?
That's pretty crazy.
That's impressive, man. Have you seen that guy who's building the RX-78-2 out of wood? Like, kind of like a giant version?
I don't think so, no.
I'll send you a link later, but I'm so impressed by him. But anyways. Oh, that's so cool.
Look at this.
What?
That's so tiny.
Man.
What the hell?
So beautiful. How are people so amazing?
Why would you do that? Single cap art. Okay.
That's his thing, I guess.
Apparently.
Oh, does he buy like massive? Oh no, that's just a potato chip. Okay. You know those like coins that you can buy that are like massive and you put it up to your model when you take photos and you're like, oh, I made a super tiny model. Anyways, I thought that was like a cap, but no.
You thought he was tricking, huh?
Yeah.
Nope.
These are all giant paint things. That's made by that wood artist. So it looks like
it's actually a wood bottle cap.
Yeah, exactly.
Damn, that's wild.
That's impressive.
Follow.
That's impressive.
Speaking of wood,
man.
I love how the before picture is just a stack of lumber.
Something you'd find at Home Depot. Oh man.
There's I'm sure it's not the same artist. And you've probably seen it. There's a Korean artist that makes loads of stuff out of wood chopsticks.
Oh yeah. There was a video on the coup about him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Wow.
But that's pretty wild too. And I wonder like how big it is too. It's kind of hard to tell. It looks like it's like maybe perfect grade size or smaller.
I feel like it'd be so hard to cut the pieces if it's like too tiny. Like that's crazy.
It's just a lot of whittling. And the weird thing is that like I would think that for like the dark part for the front of the shield, you would just make that as like one piece, but it looks like it's made of like a bunch of little pieces. Like why would you make it all these separate pieces and not just carve it?
That's true. Maybe it's to show how amazing he is.
To show off.
Yeah. Oh, look, there's a screw there.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
So that it can be articulated.
Yeah, but you think that would be made out of wood too, though, right? So
the screw. Just make wood pins instead.
Yeah. Nice.
All right, here we got another a waxy. Good person to follow.
I don't know if I'm following him. I should check it out later. Yeah.
Have you ever built this kit?
No, I haven't.
MG?
No.
Yeah, it's dated, but I think it holds up pretty well. I like the look, like the proportions of it. I think still hold up pretty well. Looks good.
Cool.
I think so. But this looks pretty cool there.
Wow.
I love the finish on it.
Yeah.
That kind of like satiny, almost semi-gloss kind of finish.
Yeah, that's so nice. The weathering's really nice too. This actually kind of like that artist, the Shisha Tone artist, or the guy we were looking at before. Like there's some kind of, I love all those like extra mechanical details that you can see. The glowing red eye, so nice. Wow.
The reactive armor there on the chest too is really nice.
Yeah.
Too.
Oh, I didn't even notice that. Yeah, it's Patlabor-esque.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's really nice. Man, that's so beautiful.
Oh, and here around on the legs too.
Yeah.
Kind of different too, because
Well, I was just gonna say I would love to see this in like a little vignette or a diorama or something. That'd be really cool. But yeah, what were you saying?
I was just gonna say it's kind of cool to see like kind of two different styles. You got like this kind of reactive armor style up here, but then down here it's just like these like armor plating.
Yeah, that's true.
Fair to say, let me see here. I'll take a look at. It's probably a lot of like armor modeling. Oh yeah, I totally forgot about this DJ.
Did he make that too? Did he make that one
apparently.
too?
Yeah.
Oh, I've seen that one before.
Yeah. Talk about like the interior details, like insane on that build.
Yes. I wonder how they like. That's crazy. Like it looks like he rebuilt. Well, yeah, that chest is really wide. That was the only thing that was like a little off for me, was like just the proportion of how wide the chest was. But but I feel like it could work with this style because it could be like more of militaresque, like tank like almost, right? But like I wonder if he just completely took apart the entire inner frame.
Oh yeah.
And like reworked everything, and because it looks like he like expanded out the armor without, you know, adding to the armor, and just fill up the empty spaces with all these cool details.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably like a mix of stuff. My guess is that like somewhere deep inside there, like it's based around like a Shinanju frame or something like that, maybe. And there's just loads of stuff added onto it, but that may only be like for like the hip section and the legs, maybe, and then like the arms, something different, just because of how, like you're saying, like how wide that chest is. It's probably not built around any particular frame, or there might be like something in there.
It looks like he like it looks like he added that the chest part where there's those yellow vents. It looks like he like glued those two onto like a normal torso just on the side there.
Especially with these like binders being situated between the torso and the arms, it makes the arms like even farther
wider,
out there. But what I wanted to see, okay, so I guess maybe this is what he used.
Drawing. Yeah.
Right, there you go.
Oh, that's cool.
So that was the inspiration.
Yeah.
I wanted to see if he had any other like armor modeling, but there's other kind of like similar type of stuff. Got some Votoms here. Cool. This, I'm not sure if this is about an exhibition. That rocket ship build may not be his. Well, there's a bunch of work in progress here for the camper, though.
Oh, that looks so nice.
Oh yeah. I remember seeing his post about this, like the extra eyes on there.
Yes, I've seen that too. Oh, so nice. Look at that. Wow, that's such a nice shot. That's crazy.
What agreeably.
He's crazy.
Yeah.
He is so crazy. Oh man.
That's pretty intense.
That looks so good.
Oh, you guys didn't when y'all were down here, you didn't go to like the Kennedy Space Center, did you?
No, we didn't. Unfortunately.
Next time.
Yeah.
That's like one of the cool. We've been there a couple times now, and the crazy thing at the Space Center to see like the rockets and like the stuff that they have there is like this kind of detail like that.
That's so cool.
Like literally like looks like that, if not like even more so. Just like all the different wires and pipes and all this different stuff like packed into there. It's insane.
And it's so cool because like I've seen pictures. Like there's this one guy in Canada here. He's like probably one of the best like airplane modelers I've seen. But like he's making like an accurate version of like the space shuttle. And even in like he shows pictures of like just the thruster itself. And like there's all these little cool tubes that just run just in that thruster unit, right?
Yeah.
And it's so awesome. I love it.
I have a later. I have a bunch of photos on my phone from like when we went. I'll send you some later so you can see. But it's pretty awesome.
Man, those details are so tiny. Like this is MG too, right? Like
man. So it looks like that, like the reactive armor there on the chest. It's just like formed epoxy putty, essentially, and then you just added like the little
rectangular
bits of plot plate on it. Yeah.
Man,
very interesting.
That's so cool.
I have to think about that.
Yeah, that's so cool.
It's a bunch there. And you got the Mudang.
Wow. Yeah, you're right. You can see the putty on that thing up there.
Which one?
Up one more row. One more up. Right there.
Yeah. There you go. So yeah, just like form blocks of epoxy putty essentially, and you can just like kind of sand it into shape and then detail it up.
That's so cool. Man.
Very nice. I'm gonna have to put that in my to-do list.
Ideas.
That would actually work really well for this Zaku kit.
Yeah, that's right. Do it. Do it.
All right. This is pretty cool.
What is that?
Just like hair clips. Or like hair clip stuff. Man, how come the ladies get all this cool stuff they get to wear?
Interesting.
A skeleton with a cloak made of skeletons.
I thought that was hair. Oh, it might be hair, like a wig.
Yeah, like it's hair. It's like someone's weave they found in the parking lot of Walmart. Made into a skeleton project.
That's like something from my nightmare, man.
It's just like a resin kit, basically. It looks like. Isn't it?
Wow. Yeah.
Crazy.
That's cool.
Yeah, I feel like I recognize this. Yeah, I recognize this modeler though too.
He follows you.
EDF Mao. Well, duh. What other stuff of theirs have I seen? I don't know. We're looking at like a figure artist's work like this. I want to be careful. I'm scrolling.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. I might come across something that I don't want to show on there.
Higher than PG-13.
Yes. What is this? This is sewn.
Oh, that's so cool. That's like cross stitching, I think. But it's like it totally looks pixelated, right? And oh, that's so cool.
Why would you do this?
That's so crazy.
I like the wood one though too. I like how I was saying it's just like a stack of wood. Just
yeah. Raw materials.
Right. It's like what was that? I think it was maybe once. I may have even made the joke more than once. Like 1 year for like my best of 2020 Gunpla, like best Gunpla of 2020.
Yeah.
I made the joke where I was like, plot plate, because you can make anything out of it. That was the winner for the best kit of the year.
That's funny. It's like your imagination will make anything possible.
I think that was the context for that.
That's true.
Speaking of aircraft modeling,
that's so cool. That's so cool. Look at that texture on the canvas. Like, oh man,
that's not molded on at all.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just painted on there.
Oh man.
Yeesh. How would you even do that? I don't know. Maybe probably he just had like a piece of net over it and sprayed over it.
Yeah. And then shaded everything. Like even the ruffles of the fabric, right?
Mm-hmm.
Man.
Maybe. I don't know. Could be some other magic.
Yeah.
I don't know. What the heck? What is this? What is this?
So that's the real what? Just pictures of ships?
I'm very confused. I feel like this one's got to be the model, right? But no, because there's a bunch of people on it. So
is it? Unless those people are models. No. Or does this reply? Because it could just be like maybe a recreation of a vintage ship or something. I don't know.
I feel like this is
these
the
models.
Model. I feel like this one's
nobody
the model.
In it. Dude, I'd be like the photography. They must have.
Let's see if we can glean anything here. Oh no, it's just before and after renovation.
It was like all real.
Okay, it's not a model. All right.
I was like, ooh, dodge that bullet.
Yeah, I was about to hang up my nippers right there.
I give up.
What the heck is this?
Is that resin? Encased in resin, and then.
Oh yeah, I guess so. And then it's like I thought it was like a glass, like a drinking glass.
Oh, right. Like it was inside of one.
Yeah, that's pretty cool though.
Yeah,
I love that artist. I think it's Masaki. Let's see.
Oh, who makes like the those buildings that are decrepit, and then it's underwater. Like these tiny ones. Yeah, the underwater. Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
I want to buy one of those because they're like so tiny actually, and then they light up too.
I think it's this one. Yeah.
Oh, so nice. I love that.
These are crazy. Let's see. Oh, he was at that art show too. Well, here's one like example. I like some of the other ones. A bit more like the really small ones. That's pretty cool though too. I like how like the city is like a ghost city under there.
Yeah.
I wonder how that's made. I guess it's probably like just clear like resin parts and like painted
Yeah.
blue, and then
Yeah.
pour like the rest of the sea on top of that kind of.
Yeah. And then like the water texture on top too, like to scale. That's so cool.
Let's see. I believe, yeah, he also does some of these, like he does collaboration works, I think, with shoot, what's his name? That like diorama artist.
Oh, that's so cool. I've seen that one before. Oh, I love that one.
This blowing up one.
Yeah. With the shield like melting too. Oh, so cool.
I like the explosion effect. Like really gives you that like the appearance of like the momentum of the explosion.
Like the force of the explosion blowing all the parts away. So nice.
Oh, Wild River. Thank you. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. Yeah, I think he's the one that does collaboration works with Wild River for different magazines and stuff sometimes.
Man, that's so cool.
There's, I mean, like, there's all this stuff's fine. Here's what I was thinking of and what you were thinking of too, right? These ones.
Yeah. There's a massive like bubble from the reservoir.
Yeah. Ah, well.
Yeah.
What do you do?
Yeah. I love like the bubbles though, like some of the tinier ones, because it just makes it look so realistic, right? Like
yeah. If it was perfectly clear, it would like look a bit unnatural. I feel like, or
that's true. Exactly.
Oh, that's pretty dope.
Wow.
With the signature on it.
Wow.
I would do it.
Yeah. Oh, that's so cool.
It's crazy.
That's so creative, man.
I'm sorry to bum you out.
You guys are so talented. Oh, no. That's crazy.
Oh, okay. That's okay. I thought I lost it. Here we go.
Oh.
Someone's cosplay.
That's cool.
That's wild. Oh, look at that. Made around like a piece of rock or a pice of metal or something.
Yeah. And they use solder to connect the wires.
Huh. Of course. Hey, I was gonna this is actually something I'm gonna be doing. I want to ask you.
Yeah.
It's kind of on topic now, if you've ever heard of this. So like for the Zaku cannon, like old my old to gold.
Yeah, old to gold, yeah.
For like some of the joints where like I'm filling with putty. There, let me like I have like the putty like cloth filling.
Oh, cool.
In there like that. And like for some of these so far.
Oh, cool.
But like some of the areas where it's like a much larger gap, it's kind of like a lot of putty to shove in there. So I was thinking like it would make sense to use aluminum foil to fill in the space first. Just cram a bunch of aluminum foil in there first and then put the putty on. I feel like that would make sense, but I'm not sure if I've ever actually seen anyone else do that. Have you ever seen anybody do that before?
Honestly, like I don't think I've seen anyone, but I know they do it for like figure sculpting. Like they like exactly like what you're saying here. Exactly. Yeah. They do that. Like I've seen like I think it was like Dragon Ball Z, like someone was making like a Kid Buu bust. And then like he basically just filled everything. But that was more with, I think he was sculpting with more like clay and stuff like that. I'm sure the same would work also for you know, if you're using epoxy putty, right? That's actually pretty smart. I also know people who just like cram like runner parts, right? Like just
so that's what I was gonna do, and that's like kind of what I did on a couple of the parts.
Right.
Try to just glue some like runner bits and stuff in there.
Yeah.
But like sometimes because it's like an old kit like that, the parts are already like closed up. I have to like try to glue the parts.
Oh, ram it in. Yeah. And sometimes I'd be concerned if the glue like flowed onto the surface of the armor, and you're like, like.
Yeah.
So
if I'm like trying to fill it with too much.
Yeah. I think that would work.
Chris said you just need something to take up the empty volume in there. Yeah. So I thought about using clay, and I thought I should just do what people do before clay with the aluminum foil. So I gotta do that. That's basically like the last step, and I'll be done with that project pretty much. So I'm gonna do that.
Oh, that's exciting. I'm looking forward to that, man. It was nice. Your interview with Nick too. Like how
Hmm.
he sculpted it with those silicone kind of tips and stuff. Like that was really cool. Yeah.
Which one? I know the
Goblin.
interview you're talking about. What was he talking
Yeah,
about?
he was talking about like sculpting using those like silicone tip instruments, the cheap
Oh
ones,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
to like
Mhm.
form like the creases in the
Yeah.
epoxy putty. Yeah. That's
Yes,
really cool.
for the silicone brushes. Yeah, when he said that, I was like, oh wow, yeah, great idea. It makes perfect sense. I have one of those too, which
Yeah.
I can use for this. So yeah, I
Yeah,
have to find where it is, but I've got one that some of the, like I said, some of it's already done, but for
right.
maybe some of the other parts, I might
Yeah,
try that, or
that'll
at the
look
very
so
least
nice
use
with
that.
that. Yeah, I think that'll
Mm,
look so nice with that kit there, especially because yeah,
mm,
it just matches the aesthetic really well. So yeah,
mm,
that's great.
I think so.
That's great. Oh wow, that's cool.
Woo. So this
That's cool.
is this one of those Daiso
Uh,
things, I want to say?
I don't know. Possibly. I
Do you know what I'm
haven't.
talking about?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Super cheap, like chain bases, but Daiso sells
Uh-huh.
them. Yeah.
Yeah. I want to say it is. Oh yeah, yeah. Here it says it's from the 100
Oh,
yen store.
100 yen. Yeah.
I believe so. That's not the usual kanji for yen, but
Mm,
yeah.
yeah. And
Anyway,
is that the gacha bust?
I would assume so.
Oh yeah, it is. It is. The base looks like it.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
that's so cool.
Mm.
That's so cool.
That's really nice. I actually have one of those busts of the Exia, I think,
Oh,
from
nice.
like that same series. I think it
Yeah,
is.
I have the Exia too. I
Mm.
also have the Aerial as well too. I haven't built it though, but
That'd be
I
a
just
nice
love
one.
bus. Yeah, yeah.
I wish Bandai made even like the magazine pack-in busts are like very simple, but even that would be
Yeah,
nice to get some more of those. Those are pretty cool.
yeah.
Do I have? Yeah, okay, I do have the G Self one. For a second, I couldn't remember if I had the G Self one or not, but I do have it up there.
Yeah. Oh, just wait a sec. This reminds me of something real quick. I'll be back, eh?
Okay. But yeah, so if you guys don't know, we're talking about this new Gundam bus. It's like a Gashapon like figure, and I think it's usually like you can get like different sets. Like one will be like with clear armor and like a more detailed frame, and then another one's like a more simple frame, I think, and like the full color armor or something like that.
I was gonna say recently in Japan,
Oh,
there's this like train store that we visited,
uh-huh.
and so I always had this box, this
Mm.
like clear acrylic box, but then it comes with like a train model that's like pre-built already, and then I
Mm.
just like cut the box. Well, you can actually see it's really lazy. Like I just like sticky tacked it onto the back, and I cut the little sign out. But I was
Uh-huh.
just like saying, like, it's so fun. Like this project honestly took me like 5 minutes to do, right?
Yeah,
But
yeah.
it's like so cool, right? Like just
Mhm,
getting these
mhm.
little
Yeah.
train models. Like that reminded me of that, that gotcha thing where
Mhm,
yeah, you could just make a tiny, simple little thing. And it's just such a cool thing to display. So if I go
mhm.
back to Japan, I'd want to buy more of these little train things and just like, yeah, make these. But yeah, this is so ghetto. I just won't show the back.
Yeah, you don't have to. Like,
Yeah.
I think it looks very similar to like the boxes that I think like some of like the Sentinel like figures and like the
Yeah. Yeah.
brand, not like Gundam Sentinel, but like the figure brand.
Yeah. Yeah.
Those ones, right?
Yeah. Yeah. It's so cool. But anyways.
Yeah, honestly, well, we're going to Korea next year. Still no set in stone plans for any trip to Japan next year, but fingers are still crossed. But yeah, Daiso is definitely one place I'm looking forward to going.
Nice. Yeah. That's so cool. Yeah. Aw.
Yes, that's a pretty cool one. But yeah, I wonder what the like acrylic
Yeah.
base is. I mean, you can get just like acrylic cases like that, so
Yeah.
it's pretty cool. But is that it is just a plank of wood, isn't it?
Yep. Sure is.
That's like some very premium looking wood though. Like why is it like stamped and everything like that?
Yeah.
They probably just got like, yeah, just some really good wood. Yeah, if you're gonna make a guitar out of it, might as well get some good wood.
Man, that's crazy. Wait, are the
Pickup
grains the
or
same? I'm trying to see if he just like took a plank of wood and then just like
Yeah, just trying to cheat.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's see if we can compare the grain profile here.
Yeah. Unless he
Pretty
like took it upside down.
recognizable,
Yeah, exactly.
recognizable pattern there. See, I don't know. I don't see it anywhere on here.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Very suspicious.
Oh man.
Comment X to doubt.
Yeah.
Here's a little train. Like Japan loves their little train toys and model kits too, but like you can get like some really kind of like what you got there, but like you can get like some really detailed just toys.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Look at this thing.
Oh wow.
Is that what the? Is it carved or like cut and then glued on there? I think it's the latter.
Yeah, is the black like glue? Yeah, no, it looks like it's glued on, right? Yeah.
Yeah. So like you cut everything out and then glue it onto there, but
wow,
it's a little rough, but it's still pretty cool looking.
Just squint at it when you look, and it's great.
Well,
yeah, that's cool.
When especially when it's all painted up, I mean, it's gonna hide a lot of the roughness there.
And it's a shield too, so even if there's like dents or like like matches. Wow, that's really cool.
This okay, so this is just
reverse.
It's like Bandai is the stock image of the HG of the Hazel.
Yeah,
cool to see the Hazel with the bazookas. You don't see very often.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
Some nice colors there on that guy.
Yeah.
Who's that from? Injaku. Oh my.
Oh, Lego. That's the improvement of his skill. That's pretty amazing.
Yeah, I guess so. He said it's both from this year though. One from August and one from October.
Wow.
Jeez.
Look at those hearts. He used white hearts for the originally, I guess.
Oh yeah, for the cheek parts.
Yeah. Man.
That's pretty cool.
That's really cool.
Lego.
Yeah.
Here you go. There's another one. Fabric. Raw fabric material. Wow. Velvet, I guess I should say. What's this?
What is that? Just making a costume?
Yeah, cosplay. I think this is just like
foam boards
cardstock or something in it.
Or cardstock? Yeah, I don't know.
I think so. Or like foam, I think. Foam
like
something.
Before I got into like Gunpla and stuff, I really wanted to build. I was like really inspired to build like like a Zeta costume. And so there was this one artist, I forgot where he was from, somewhere in Asia. He made like a tutorial, and so but all I did was I managed to make the helmet part. It took me like 3 months. Actually, on my Instagram profile, that's like the Zeta helmet that I made, right? It took me like 3.5 months to make that, and I modeled it after the PG Zeta head. Actually, speaking of PG Zeta head, right? I modeled after that, and it was taking way too long. So then I was like, oh, I don't think I have time to make the rest of the body, right? And I'm like, oh, Ryan, why are you so stupid? Like, why don't you just like paint the PG Zeta instead, right? And you'd be finished much quicker. And then so I was like, okay, so that's what prompted me to first start painting the model, actually. And anyways, I never finished the rest of the Zeta costume. And who would have thought that I would do like Gunpla like modeling now and like use that helmet as my profile picture? Anyways, it's kind of it's kind of funny story.
It's the origin story of the profile picture, though, and origin story of your modeling
journey. Yeah. So
that reminds me, though. What I was gonna say earlier when we were talking about the Zeta, you were talking about the eyes being very big.
Yes. Yep.
I was gonna say that It depends on the design though, because I actually do really like that aspect of like the G Self.
Oh
Has that
yes,
too.
yeah,
But like
I like
it
that.
suits that design, right?
Yeah, yeah, that's true.
Mm.
That's true.
So like on some design, and then even like some representations of like the RX-782, sometimes you see that as well.
Yeah. You actually see that in the new GUX Gundam too. Like the eyes are
G
kind of
Quacks.
yeah, G Quacks. Yeah, sorry. Yeah,
Mhm.
the eyes are reminiscent of G Self as well too,
Mm,
which I think it fits that design too. Yeah, yeah,
mm, mm. Yep. Here's some more
yeah.
tiny parts.
Wow, man, my fingers would be too fat to play that chess game.
Yeah, you have to play with tweezers. Did you ever want? I mean, so that's got to be like what, like a 1-inch square or
Yeah,
something, pretty much.
yeah, man, that's crazy.
Hey, you made it now. What is this?
Oh
Like a
man,
full size. Okay, yeah, it's like a full size katana made
yeah,
from Legos.
wow.
Oh
That
my,
is
look at that.
wow, man. That's pretty cool.
Man, some people got too much time on their hands. Oh, look at that. So like
Interesting.
made like the pieces
And then
and
cut it out?
cut it and made it into like a 3-dimensional
Oh, that's
shape
kind of
thing, kind of,
smart.
sort of.
Interesting. That's cool.
Wow.
It's like paper craft, but with
Yeah.
yeah. That's cool.
I kind of almost more interested in that like kind of circle or ball thing. It's a circle piece of metal, I guess, isn't it, up there at the top?
Oh, yeah,
It's
yeah,
probably
yeah, yeah.
like a earring
Yeah.
decoration or something like that.
Oh, that's so cool. Wow.
Oh no, I can zoom out. There we go. Here's
What is
your Zeta. I think
yeah.
that's the 1.0 MG,
Hey, you built
or
that.
even, huh?
You built the you built all the iterations, right, of the Zeta?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I think this is either the 1.0 MG or one of the 80s kits. It's kind of hard to tell.
Hmm.
So yeah, I'm not sure,
Interesting.
but somehow made it into this 5-star stories kit apparently.
It looks like it was made with sticky tack, like white sticky tack.
Yeah. Okay.
That's pretty amazing, though. Or maybe just using the frame. No, I don't. There's not much of a frame though in the. Oh, 144.
That's the old 144 scale kit. Okay.
Oh,
Huh. I thought it's impossible to make it into a 3D model at the time. Very interesting. Speaking of some machine Krieger, here we go. You got it from sketch to
oh, interesting.
work in progress. On I think that's like a Super Ball or something, maybe. To completion.
Is that his own original? Like, I don't know Matt K that well. Like,
yeah, I think so. I'm not sure if. Okay, so it's based on a sea pig or snake eye, I guess.
huh.
Oh, so did he make? Oh, yeah, maybe he made this into a resin conversion kit. Yeah, okay. So it's a conversion kit you can actually get, apparently.
Huh. That's cool.
Sea serpent, yeah, definitely like has some like sea life vibes to like some of the shapes. Right? Well,
Like
that's
a hammerhead shark.
yeah, yeah. Like a lot of like the camo. What's the name for that? There's a name for that type of camouflage that like in particular like a lot of like sea life use where like it looks different from the top and the bottom.
Yes, the
Light
bottom.
on the bottom.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's like been like a thing with like Machine Career for a long time. This one, like, yeah, especially those new parts, very very sea life.
Cool. That's cool.
As far as like if that's a design that like existed before his original design, I'm not sure about that because it looks like maybe he just sketched it up and came up with it himself. But there's a lot of like Koyukama sketches and stuff because he's an illustration artist, like first and foremost. So there's a lot of like sketch stuff like that,
Mhm.
like this that exists.
That's cool.
Could have been used like to base that off of.
That's so
Here's another
cool.
wood, an actual like transforming
Across.
across.
Wow. Man, that's crazy.
Mm.
That's so crazy. And it's so tiny.
Yeah, in hand, and it's like,
And if you notice, that's the same original raw wood photo in
Mhm,
the other.
mhm.
Like, yeah, exactly. I wonder if that's just a generic like wood photo that all these wood artists use.
I feel like you could just
Yeah,
like Google image search lumber, and that's just the
yeah.
first thing that comes up.
Dang, that's so cool.
Yeah. Here's the it's like a, oh yeah. It's like a, what is this based off of? A Converge
Oh,
figure
interesting.
that he made
Wow.
like into a kit. But does this Converge figure actually exist?
Like a
I
Gal, what
wonder
is
if
that?
it actually
What type
does.
of Galgoog is that? Or...
It's a Gelgoog, like the backpack is like the Gelgoog Vertex, but then like the mask, it's like a MSV. It's sort of similar to like the Zaku Flipper, but
The mask reminds me of like a Famicom controller with the buttons.
that is
Oh.
so weird.
But he made a kit based on this Converge? Like, is that
Well,
is that the finished Converge?
well, apparently I don't know if I've ever seen this before, but this looks like that's just the original Converge figure.
Interesting.
Which, oh yeah, Gelgoog Vertex Xanathos. I don't know if I've ever seen that before. I'm definitely gonna have to try to find one of those to add to my collection. But yeah, so basically he just repainted it, essentially.
Cool.
Gave it this different rifle.
Yeah. And he removed those binders.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I love that that zebra, like the black and white camo stuff. It's so cool. It's like, oh, so neat.
MSV Converge.
Wow.
Let's see that. Gundam Converge MSV Gelgoog. I've never ever seen that before. Oh, okay. Huh. The core. Oh, it's a Converge core set. Oh, there it is.
Oh, that one. Oh, interesting.
Oh, boom. I've never seen that before.
You gotta
now
get
I
it.
really need it.
Do you have all the Converges out there right now?
No, I don't think so. I mean, I have a lot.
Yeah.
Probably most, but especially like some of like the earlier ones is like some of the ones that I would be missing. Like,
right.
There's kind of like two eras, like a BC and AD of like Converge figures, I feel like. It's like the early ones and then like the modern ones. So there's a bunch of the early ones that I don't have, but any of the modern ones, I think I have most of them.
Hey, when you paint your Converges, do you just like prime it and then you paint over top?
So I've never fully painted one. That was something that Nick talked about the other day too, right?
Yeah.
He was talking about that, pulling the figures apart and repainting them. I've not tried that. So any of like the painting that I've done is just painting just directly on the part.
I see.
On the plastic.
With like enamels?
Usually, yeah. Just trying to think. I haven't done it in a while.
Yeah.
I've got one. I thought was right around here somewhere. Maybe not. Or somewhere I do have one that I was in the middle of repainting.
Oh, okay.
But it was like I think it's the Garibaldi.
Oh.
And so I was just like repainting like some of the colors to a different color, not like the entire thing. And I think I was using lacquer for that. Like enamels, I would use if I was just like painting like a couple of small little details, but otherwise it'd be lacquer. That's super cool though. And now
that would be cool as an idea for a future contest to do a custom Converge contest. That would be so cool. That would be so. But anyways, I'm sure you have enough ideas already. But yeah.
No, I mean, I actually don't know. I don't have an idea for whatever the next contest is going to be. I'm not sure yet. So I could use some ideas, but that I feel like would certainly be a fun challenge. I feel like we'd have like maybe 15 people enter though, is the problem.
Yeah, that's true. It is more niche.
Yeah, it's pretty niche. That's not something that a ton of people are.
Yeah, and it's been so quick, right? So it'd be a kind of a weird.
I don't know, maybe not necessarily, depending on what people do with it.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah.
Not falling into the Converge rabbit hole. Yeah, there's a lot of Converge stuff. Like some of like the option sets and things like that. I also don't have because I don't really like. I don't get some of those.
Yeah.
It's like option sets that give you like some like effect parts and things like that. But
I should show you my my Converge. These are my like
collection.
I tried to get all the iterations of the RX-78, or as many as I could. I'll
put you on the big screen there. Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
Those are all the ones I found recently. But honestly, like in Japan, some of those like special P Bandai ones are so expensive.
Yeah, like
it's crazy.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It can be very steep, but yeah.
I always like to look around at stores there to see if there's any ones that like I'm missing. I feel like now though, because I have so many, I feel like if I was there in the store, I would have to like remember, do I have that one or not?
Yeah, that's true.
So anyway, all right. I think we're probably gonna wrap up pretty soon. We'll take a look at a couple more here.
Okay.
Here's a pretty cool one of the Beggar View.
Ooh.
From Witch from Mercury. Did you ever build that kit?
No, I've never seen it.
What? It was, I think, like the second kit out in the line, second or third.
Wow!
One of the first ones out in the line.
That's cool design.
What the heck is this? Taking some old cabinet.
Is it like a kid's kitchen?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, kind of. Or yeah, pretty much. But this looks like it's just like cardboard. It is cardboard.
So is the whole thing?
Like, I don't think it's all cardboard. I think this is just like planning it out.
Oh, so he knows the size of the wood and stuff.
Yeah, maybe. And then just cut some MDF or something like that.
Or he painted the cardboard to look like MDF.
I love how just like the colors and the style of this make it look like it's some like 1960s like Eastern European house.
Like in Italy or something.
Yeah.
That's cool.
All right, let's see. Is there no more Gunpla we can find? I've never built one of these castle model kits. I've seen them a bunch of times and always kind of thought it'd be fun to build one, but
wow,
those are kind of details. I don't even want to know what the heck that is. Skip. Ooh, here you go.
Oh, interesting.
Hygog turned into
that reminds me of the Matrix. You know, like that.
I was just gonna say.
Yeah.
The Sentinels, right? That's what it is.
Yeah, the Sentinels. Yes, that's right.
Not too much a fan of the digital camo, but otherwise, it's a quite cool concept. I would also like to see it like actually like on a base, because now it just looks like it's just kind of laying down.
Yeah,
feels like just elevated on a base and like the tentacles kind of more spread out.
Exactly, more dynamically positioned.
Would look cool because it's a pretty like cool concept, cool idea here, and you can see like just the reshaping of like the shoulder joint there essentially, or it's basically just like filling that in.
Yeah. What did he use for the tentacle or the tentacle things or
That's the arm parts from that kit. It's just a bunch of them.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah. So I think this is probably the combination of 2 or 3 sets, because I think like the kit has maybe like 4 of these in the arms.
I see.
And this is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times 6. So a lot here.
Dude, that'd be a pain if he did seam line removals on all of those.
Well, here's the thing.
Yeah.
Having built this kit a couple of times and painted it a couple of times myself, I can tell you it is a pain, and those parts are ABS.
Oh no, that's the worst. Oh,
those are ABS parts. So
wow.
it sucks. I mean, I mean, yeah.
I would turn it into a panel line at that point. Even then, scribing into that is not the funnest. But oh man,
most of, I mean, like ultimately on the kit, most of those parts ends up getting covered up. But there's enough showing that you do wanna remove the seam as best you can. But yeah, with those being ABS, it just kind of makes it a little bit trickier. And like you do want to get, because it's all ball and socket joints too. So when you as soon as you plug that into there, the pressure can just pop that seam super easily.
I also like how if you look at the blue tips, you know, it's like plugged into that poly cap, and the poly cap is just like rested into there. There's like it doesn't look like he sandwiched it or anything.
That's how it is on the kit too.
Oh really?
Because there's another part that goes over the top of that.
Over top. Yeah.
But yeah, that's how it is on the base kit. Yeah.
Interesting.
Let's see how he covered it. So yeah, like he covered it up with that part.
True.
So yeah, like this is how the arm pieces are on the kit. They fit over like each section there. So you can see he didn't get rid of the seams on those parts. Understandable.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool though.
Even painting those though would be a nightmare. Even painting the ABS there would be too fun. Yeah.
That, and I think it looks like what he did is, it looks like it's probably exactly the same as what I did, at least on one of the 2 kits. I don't remember. It's been a long time, but for like the little hose parts here, I just hand painted those. Yeah. Very tedious because there's a lot of it's just like doot, because I didn't want to paint like over the whole thing.
Yeah.
Just like each section. Yeah, tedious.
Man, I can see that rubbing against that outer armor so much. But no, that's cool. That's cool. I like that.
This I love. So have you seen this guy's work?
No, I've never.
I think this is
Sukani.
Oh no, so it's not. Okay, so this is what I was thinking of, but it's very similar. So we'll look at this first because it's very similar to the other thing I'll show you here in just a minute.
Okay.
But, yeah, this is such a really cool concept too, for making something.
Wow.
Like that.
That's so cool.
Very cool. And speaking of cloth effects too, like cloth coverings, actually, I just saw this build because I think he just recently finished this, because I've seen it a bunch on Twitter, like just this past week. But I saw this like right after talking to Nick too, and I was like, oh yeah, the cloth effect looks really good on this.
That does. That looks so good.
I like the feet. Almost looks like he's wearing slippers, doesn't it?
Yeah. You just need to put 2 bunny ears there.
I would have thought, well, he almost kind of has it with those parts there at the back.
Oh yeah,
almost. Yeah, I would have just put it on there just for the fun of it.
Yeah,
at least on one.
Yeah.
But this would be like a fun concept to do, like making something like this, because I have like just loads of extra parts. I've always wanted to like make something just out of spare parts, kind of like this.
That's cool.
To just like make a frame, like make a skeleton first, something like that, and then just put a bunch of parts on it. But Kishiomori,
that's so smart, actually. Wow.
has this like a mixing scape, which I actually think they just recently came out with a MOOC of his work.
Wow.
So it's kind of like this.
Oh man, those are so cool.
So it's done in a very similar way to the other one, where he just like makes the frame first, and then just like it's all just like different
Pre-bleed?
parts and putty and everything else, just kind of over the top of everything like that.
That looks so cool.
Mm.
Man. Look at all the
really,
different
really
materials. Man, that's so cool.
It's amazing like how much of a mess it looks like until it's
Yeah.
like just primed,
All
and it
primed.
looks incredible.
Man.
He's got let's see if there's anything more about it. It's like more stuff like this, like
that is so cool.
really, really cool. Like the painting on everything, so
Yeah,
really interesting as well. So he's got, yeah, he had like an exhibition recently, and yeah, here's like the Hobby Japan. So yeah, I think there's like a Hobby Japan issue, or it's like a Hobby Japan issue that has like a special feature on like some of his mixing scape works.
Look at that snow dog. That snow dog's little vignette is so cool. Like, sorry, just up one more. Yeah.
This one?
Yeah. That looks so cool.
Yeah.
What?
With the little, it's not a motorcycle. What's that called? You're in Canada, you would know. What's that thing called?
Like a snowmobile?
Yeah, but it's like a motorcycle where it's just they remove the front wheel and like it's like converted into like a snowmobile essentially. Like it's based on like a motorcycle. I don't know.
Right,
I don't know if there's a word for it.
Yeah, I don't know either.
A snow cycle, maybe? I don't know.
Wow, that looks so cool.
This one's, I think, probably my favorite one.
Oh, that's so beautiful.
The colors and everything on it. Oh, where's the other picture of it? This is what I want to see. Here's like the primed picture.
Hey, that reminds me a little bit of Brian's original Mecha contest.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's so cool, like similar vibes. Wow, that looks so nice.
Yeah. And that's all just random parts and stuff.
Yeah. That's so
putty.
Cool.
All sorts of stuff. So yeah.
That's beautiful. I'm gonna have to follow this person. Oh, look at that.
Some of the stuff also reminds me of like Metal Gear 4, in particular, like the geckos, like these like bipedal ones.
Yeah.
Very similar to that too, right? Especially like with the cloth coverings and everything in between.
Yeah. Oh man, that looks so cool.
Pretty amazing.
That's inspiring. People are so
all right. Let's see if there's any other thing. Here's a nice a Naoki Easy 8 to round us off for today.
Nice.
Classic, yes. My issue, the HG kit is fantastic. I find the head to be too tall, although this this might be the MG actually, because it doesn't. Yeah, this must be the MG. It says here in the center, right? Yeah, it's 100 scale. Yeah, okay. Yeah, because I was gonna say this one doesn't look bad, but on the HG, I don't like how the HG is like has like a long head, like we were talking about, like with the Zeta and New Gundam.
Yeah.
Is that HUC EZ8? I don't know if you can see here on that.
Nice. US AGS.
Nice sort of unintentional plug there, but why not? Why can I not zoom in on that though?
I can see what you're saying though. Like that whole top, like the proportion is like half of the head is like above the eyes, and it's like really. It looks like he's wearing a helmet, like a really extra tall.
What's the name of Dummy Devices?
I'm live streaming, so maybe not. With Ryan, you can say what's up to Ryan.
Is that Adam? Is that Adam?
Yeah, Adam's here.
Happy Ryan's belated birthday, Adam!
Oh, thanks.
Belated birthday.
So nice to see you, man.
Yeah, good seeing. Did you cut your hair? Or did you wearing? Oh no, okay. It like blended with your background.
Oh yeah. Aw, so nice to see you, buddy.
He's just got it styled.
I know. Yeah. Well, from like he was like small in the screen there. He's tiny. So all I did was like just see like the dome of his head. So
there you go.
Yeah, that's all I saw.
You should get it cut like that.
Yeah.
Super short.
I might lose some friends if I did that. No, I'm just kidding.
All right. Well, I won't go and then put any spoilers out there.
No.
All right.
We're just about to wrap up, so I'll be there in a minute. Anyway, that's what I dislike about that kit, but for the MG, it's definitely better.
Yeah.
And he even made it even smaller, though. It looks like you can see even scrunched even more.
Yeah. That's nice.
It looks good because I think like with this one, with his, it looks like, I mean, how it's supposed to look, how it's like a normal Gundam head with like this extra thing on the front where like that's like, it looks like that. And Naoki's build with this one, I mean, it has that kind of look, but there's like kind of a lot more there on the chin.
Exactly. It looks like he's wearing like scuba gear in that original one, right? And then the other one is just kind of like,
more of a helmet on there, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Naoki. It's got Naoki's signature weathering and everything on there too. Looks
man,
good.
why is he so good?
I don't know. There you go. Nice. There you have it. All right, Ryan. So what was your favorite of today?
I really like the original PG Zeta head conversion.
The very first
one. The very first one. Everything was downhill from there. No, I'm just kidding.
Yep.
Yeah, that was my favorite.
Nothing stood a chance after that. I don't know. It's all been a blur now. There was a lot of like non-Gundam stuff though. That was also like really impressive. Like a lot of the other stuff that we saw was pretty wild to see. Probably this one. This was super cool, just because this is like.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
That one was really cool.
Yeah, such a like great kit bash. There,
it's like the perfect kit bash, man. Yeah, that's cool.
But a lot of cool stuff. So like I said, we're gonna try to shoot for like every 2 weeks, but in 2 weeks from now will be
Christmas or
right after Christmas. I won't be here, so we won't be able to do that. So it probably will be 3 weeks.
Cool.
You'll be around. Be January 3rd, I think that is.
Yeah.
We were just saying on the live stream this morning with Adam over on the other channel, USA Gundam TV channel, that that's when our next live stream. So it'll be another day like today where it's like kind of a doubled up. I'll do a live stream with Adam in the morning, and then we can talk about some cool stuff. So I'll have to keep an eye out for some more new trends between now and then. We'll probably see some. There's always some going on. But like I said, I've got a huge backlog of them we can pull from. I may even let you choose the next one.
Ooh, I better start looking more.
I'll just send you I'll get like a Google Drive folder filled with like 100 different hashtags I've screenshotted. You can see what it tickles your fancy on there. There's a bunch of cool stuff. But,
yeah.
All right, man.
Oh man, thanks for having me on. I really appreciate it. It's so much fun. Yeah, it's great.
Fun to get some good ideas. I hope everybody got some good ideas, inspiration on there. Found some new people to follow on Twitter. Watch the playback and go, follow the people.
I'm gonna do that for sure for a couple of them. So that's great. Very good.
All right, y'all. See you next time. Merry Christmas. Yes, I'm sure I'll see everyone again before Christmas, but
Merry Christmas for me then.
Merry Christmas, everybody, and see you next time.
Take care. Bye.
Bye.